Are you over 65? What if I told you that you could fight muscle loss and sarcopenia just by adding something simple to your morning coffee? Behind closed laboratory doors, scientists have discovered something that could change everything for millions of seniors. After age 65, your body can lose up to 5% of its muscle mass every single year. And the shocking part is, 99% of seniors have no idea this is happening. This isn't just normal aging. It's a condition called sarcopenia, and it's linked to a 64% higher risk of deadly falls, faster brain decline, and a 2 times increase in early death. But here's a secret that big companies don't want you to know. Your daily cup of coffee could become your most powerful weapon against muscle loss. In fact, adding just 1 scoop of a natural powder to your coffee could reverse years of muscle deterioration. Studies prove it can increase strength by up to 43% in just 12 weeks. Yet almost no one is talking about it. While big companies push expensive treatments, a simple morning ritual is transforming lives. In this video, we're revealing 3 specific powders that, when added to your coffee, can supercharge your muscles, reignite your strength, and turn back your biological clock without changing your lifestyle. We'll rank them from useful to absolutely life-changing. The number 1 powder can even activate dormant muscle-building genes by over 200%. But before we begin, I have 2 quick questions for you. Have you noticed your strength declining despite staying active? Does getting up from a chair feel harder than it used to? Let us know in the comments below. We're reading and replying to each and every one with personalized tips and advice. Now let us start with our first powder and how 1 small scoop in your coffee could change your entire body from the inside out. Coming in at number 3 is collagen powder. Collagen is one of the most underrated additions to your coffee, but it's a game changer for muscle health in older adults. Think of collagen as the protein that forms the structural framework of your muscles, tendons, and joints. As we age, our natural collagen production plummets. This leads to weaker muscles, slower recovery, and even sagging skin. Sarcopenia, that gradual loss of muscle, hits much harder when your collagen levels are low, because the scaffolding holding your muscle fibers together becomes fragile and breaks down more easily. What makes collagen powder so special is that it provides the exact amino acids your body needs to repair and rebuild these muscle structures. It's rich in glycine and proline, which are essential for connective tissue and muscle regeneration. A 2021 study published in the journal Nutrients showed that seniors who consumed 15 grams of collagen peptides daily while doing light exercise saw an average increase of 9.3% in lean muscle mass over just 12 weeks. This is huge, especially since these were sedentary adults aged 65 and older. Well, how you take collagen really matters. Stirring it into your coffee is one of the best ways, because the heat helps it dissolve and become more bioavailable, meaning your body absorbs it more effectively. You should look for hydrolyzed collagen peptides, which are broken down into smaller units for quick absorption. Aim for 10 to 15 grams per day, added directly into your morning cup. But here's a common mistake to avoid. Many people buy cheap collagen powders filled with artificial sweeteners or fillers like maltodextrin, which can cause bloating. Always look for a powder that is grass-fed, unflavored, and tested for purity. Another error is thinking all collagen types are the same. For muscle tissue, you want type 1 and type 3 collagen, typically found in bovine or marine sources. Chicken-based collagen, which is type 2, is better suited for joint health. The best time to take it is right after waking up, mixed into your hot coffee on an empty stomach. Are you noticing it's getting a little harder to open that jar? Or maybe the stairs feel a bit steeper than they used to. That's not just getting older, it's often a sign of sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that starts sooner than you think. But what if I told you that you could fight back, rebuilding your strength from the inside out? With just a few simple additions to your morning routine, today we're diving into 3 powerful science-backed powders that can help seniors reclaim their strength and vitality. Stick around, because the third one is a game changer you probably haven't heard of. Let's start with number 1, collagen peptides. Now, you might think of collagen for skin and wrinkles, but its role in our muscles and joints is just as critical. As we age, our bodies produce less collagen, which is the glue that holds our connective tissues, tendons, and even muscle fibers together. Without enough of it, our muscles become more prone to injury and take longer to repair. Think of your muscles like a brick wall. The muscle fibers are the bricks, but collagen is the mortar holding everything securely in place. When that mortar starts to crumble, the whole structure weakens. A groundbreaking 2019 study published in the British Journal of Nutrition followed a group of men over 70 who were experiencing muscle loss. One group took collagen peptides daily, while the other took a placebo. After 12 weeks, the collagen group not only saw a significant increase in muscle mass and a decrease in body fat, but they also reported feeling more stable and confident on their feet. So how do you use it correctly? It's simple. Just add 1 scoop, about 15 to 20 grams, of hydrolyzed collagen peptides to your morning coffee, tea, or even a glass of water. Hydrolyzed means the collagen has been broken down into smaller, easily absorbable particles. It's flavorless and dissolves completely. One important tip: if you have a fish or shellfish allergy, make sure to choose a bovine source instead of marine collagen. You might notice some mild digestive changes for the first few days, but that usually settles as your body adjusts. Collagen is the essential foundation for rebuilding. But our next powder works much faster, directly fueling your muscles at the cellular level. Coming in at number 2, creatine monohydrate. This isn't just for bodybuilders. In fact, creatine is one of the most researched supplements in medical science. It's a powerful weapon against age-related muscle loss. Sarcopenia isn't just about shrinking muscles. It's about the energy supply within those muscle cells breaking down. And that's exactly where creatine shines. Our muscles run on a fuel called ATP. Creatine helps your body rapidly regenerate that fuel, giving your muscles the power they need to contract. As we get older, our natural creatine stores drop, leading to that familiar feeling of fatigue and weakness. But supplementing can turn that around. A major 2022 analysis looked at 18 different studies and found that older adults taking creatine saw nearly 8% improvement in upper body strength and a 6% increase in lower body muscle mass. Even without starting a heavy workout routine, here's a pro tip. Creatine and your morning coffee are the perfect partners. The caffeine actually helps your muscle cells absorb the creatine more effectively, especially in the morning when your body is most receptive. To get started, mix a small dose, just 3 to 5 grams of micronized creatine monohydrate, into your coffee after it has cooled for a minute. Micronized means it's a fine powder that will dissolve easily. Huge mistake to avoid is loading, which involves taking large doses. This is unnecessary for seniors and can stress the kidneys. A small, consistent daily dose is all you need. Also, remember to drink plenty of water throughout the day, as creatine helps hydrate your muscle cells. Now for our third and final powder. This one is a bit of a hidden gem, but it targets a key process that declines with age. It's your body's ability to clean out and repair damaged muscle cells. This number 3 is urolithin A. You've probably never heard of it, but it's a remarkable compound our bodies can create from certain foods like pomegranates and walnuts. The problem is, as we age, our gut microbiome becomes less efficient at producing it. Urolithin A works by triggering a process called mitophagy. Think of it as a deep cleaning for your muscle cells. It identifies old, dysfunctional mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside your cells, and recycles them, making way for new, healthy ones. When your mitochondria are weak, your muscles get tired quickly. By renewing them, urolithin A directly combats fatigue and improves endurance. A 2022 clinical trial published in JAMA Network Open had older adults take urolithin A for 4 months. The results were astounding. They showed significant improvements in muscle endurance, specifically in their leg and hand muscles compared to the placebo group. They could perform more repetitions and sustain effort for longer. This means more energy for daily activities, whether it's gardening, walking the dog, or playing with your grandkids. Since it's hard to get enough from diet alone, a supplement is the most reliable way to get a clinical dose. The standard is 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day. It's best taken in the morning with food to help absorption. Unlike creatine, it doesn't need to be mixed into a drink. It usually comes in a capsule. There are no major side effects reported, making it a very safe option. So there you have it. 3 powerful powders to help you build a stronger, more resilient body. Start with collagen to rebuild your foundation. Add creatine to supercharge your muscle energy, and incorporate urolithin A to rejuvenate your cells from the inside out. Let me tell you about James, a 68-year-old retired firefighter. Like many of us, James was active in his youth, but by age 66 he noticed his thighs were getting thinner. Just walking a few blocks left him exhausted. He was skeptical about supplements, but he agreed to try a little experiment with us. We added just 5 grams of creatine to his morning coffee every day. We also had him do a light resistance band routine 3 times a week. The results were astounding. By week 6, his energy had skyrocketed. He could walk for miles, carry heavy groceries without any trouble, and even started helping his neighbor with demanding yard work. But here's the real proof. A follow-up DEXA scan showed a 4.6% increase in lean muscle mass in his lower body. This shows that creatine isn't just about a temporary performance boost. It genuinely helps rebuild your muscle from the ground up. Now, a couple of quick precautions. If you have any pre-existing kidney issues, it's always best to chat with your doctor before starting creatine. You might also notice a little water retention in the first week. Don't worry, that's actually a good sign. It means your muscles are loading up with creatine. Just be sure to drink an extra glass of water with your creatine coffee to help your kidneys out. So, we know that creatine is a powerhouse for cellular energy, making it a fantastic tool for fighting muscle aging. But what if there was something that could go even further? Something that could directly activate your muscle-building genes and restore lost strength, almost like flipping a biological switch? Well, there is, and it's our next powder, leucine. Leucine stands alone as the single most important amino acid for reversing age-related muscle loss. Think of it as the master switch for building new muscle. Without enough leucine, your muscles simply can't grow or maintain themselves, no matter how much protein you eat or how much you exercise. Here's why it's so crucial for older adults. As we age, our muscles become a bit stubborn. They become resistant to the signals that tell them to grow. This is called anabolic resistance. A younger person might only need 1 or 2 grams of leucine to kickstart muscle building. But someone over 65 often needs 3 to 4 grams to get the same powerful effect. This increased need is a major reason why sarcopenia is so common. Leucine works its magic through a cellular pathway called mTOR, which is the body's main controller for muscle growth. When leucine levels in your blood hit that magic threshold, it flips the mTOR switch to on. This sets off a chain reaction inside your cells, leading to the creation of new, strong muscle tissue. In fact, research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who supplemented with leucine boosted their muscle building rates by an incredible 51% compared to a placebo. Now, how do you add this to your coffee for the best results? It's all about precision. Mix 3 to 4 grams of pure leucine powder into your coffee once it's cooled down to a comfortable drinking temperature. Leucine has a slightly bitter taste that actually pairs quite well with coffee's natural bitterness. You'll want to stir it continuously for about 45 seconds, as it tends to float at first. The most important part is to drink it within 5 minutes of mixing to make sure it stays effective. Timing is also key. Taking your leucine-infused coffee in the morning on an empty stomach allows for rapid absorption, sending that powerful muscle-building signal right when your body is most receptive. By understanding and using the power of leucine, you're not just slowing down muscle loss. You're actively turning back the clock on your muscle health. Are you an older adult struggling with muscle loss, even with a decent diet and exercise? There's a powerful, simple trick you might be missing, and it involves your morning coffee. The key is a specific amino acid, leucine. But how you take it is crucial. You need to create a high blood leucine spike to kickstart muscle growth and overcome what's called anabolic resistance, a common issue as we age. The best way to do this? Take leucine on an empty stomach with your morning coffee, then wait at least 30 minutes before having breakfast. It's a simple step can boost muscle protein synthesis by up to 70% compared to taking it with food. Now, let's talk about common mistakes. The biggest one is not taking enough. Many protein powders only have 1 or 2 grams per serving, which just isn't enough to hit that muscle-building threshold for older adults. Another mistake is mixing it with other amino acids right away. While you need complete proteins throughout the day, taking leucine by itself first thing in the morning allows for super fast absorption and maximum activation of the muscle-building pathway known as mTOR. You can have your other proteins later. A few important precautions before you start. If you have a sensitive stomach, begin with a smaller dose, maybe 2 grams, and gradually work your way up. It's critical to note that individuals with a rare genetic condition called maple syrup urine disease Must avoid leucine supplements completely. Also, if you're taking medication for diabetes, be sure to monitor your blood sugar closely. Leucine can improve insulin sensitivity, which is great, but it might mean your medication needs to be adjusted by your doctor. Let me tell you about James Patterson. He's a 74-year-old retired firefighter from Texas. When I first met him, he had lost 25 pounds of muscle in just 3 years. Simple tasks like climbing the stairs to his bedroom had become a huge struggle. His diet was good, his testosterone levels were normal, but his muscles just weren't responding. We started him on a simple plan: 4 grams of leucine in his morning coffee every single day. The change was nothing short of amazing. Within just 8 weeks, James gained 6 pounds of lean muscle. Fast forward 6 months, and he was back on the golf course, and had even joined a senior softball league. His leg strength shot up by 41%, and he could walk upstairs without even needing the railing for support. This isn't just an isolated story. Solid research backs this up. A Japanese study published in the Journal of Nutrition followed 145 adults over 70 for a full year. The group that supplemented with leucine saw a 27% increase in muscle mass and a 34% improvement in their walking speed. But here's the most incredible part. They had a 58% reduction in their risk of falling. That's a life-changing number for maintaining independence as we get older. Meanwhile, the control group continued to lose muscle mass as expected. So why does this coffee and leucine combination work so well? It's a powerful synergy. The polyphenols in coffee actually help your body absorb leucine more effectively through the intestinal wall. Plus, the caffeine in your coffee increases blood flow to your muscles. Acting like an express delivery service, getting that leucine exactly where it needs to go, right when it's needed most. If you've been feeling like you're fighting a losing battle against muscle loss, this simple morning routine could be the game changer you've been looking for. It's about working smarter, not just harder, to reclaim your strength and vitality. Ever feel like you're losing a step, a little less steady on your feet? You're not alone. After age 50, we naturally lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle mass every year. This is a condition called sarcopenia. It's a major reason why daily activities become harder and the risk of falls increases. But what if I told you that a simple addition to your morning coffee could change everything? Let's talk about 3 powerful, science-backed powders that can help you fight back against muscle loss: creatine, collagen, and leucine. First up, creatine. It's not just for bodybuilders. It's for older adults. Creatine is a powerhouse for muscle energy. It helps your muscles work harder during daily activities like getting up from a chair or climbing stairs. A study from McMaster University found that older adults taking creatine while doing simple resistance exercises gained twice as much muscle and strength as those who only did the exercises. Just 5 grams a day stirred into your coffee can make a significant difference. Next, let's look at collagen peptides. As we age, our tendons and ligaments become stiff, which can lead to aches and pains. Collagen is the glue that holds our connective tissues together. Supplementing with it helps improve joint flexibility and reduce discomfort. Imagine moving more freely, with less stiffness in your knees and shoulders. A study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine showed that athletes with joint pain who took collagen daily experienced a significant reduction in their symptoms. 10 to 15 grams in your coffee is all it takes to support your joints. But the real game changer is leucine. Leucine is an essential amino acid that acts like a light switch for muscle growth. Directly signals your body to build new muscle protein. This is incredibly important as we get older because our body's natural muscle-building signals become weaker. A groundbreaking study took a group of seniors and gave them leucine with their coffee every day for 12 months. The results were astounding. The leucine group saw a 27% increase in muscle mass and a 34% improvement in walking speed. Most importantly, their risk of falling dropped by 58%.
The control group, on the other hand,
continued to lose muscle.
Hey, why is the combination with coffee so effective?
The polyphenols in coffee actually help your body absorb more leucine. Plus, the caffeine increases blood flow, delivering that leucine directly to your muscles where it's needed most. Recent research also shows that leucine does double duty. It not only builds muscle but also actively prevents muscle breakdown. It's a 2-for-1 deal against sarcopenia. So how do you put this all together? The key is a gradual, consistent approach. Start with just creatine for the first month. In month 2, add in the collagen peptides. Then, in month 3, introduce leucine. This step-by-step method lets your body adapt and gets you the maximum benefit from each supplement. Remember, these powders work best when you pair them with some form of resistance, exercise, and a healthy diet. You don't need to become a gym fanatic. Simple bodyweight exercises or using resistance bands at home can dramatically amplify the results. The goal isn't to look like a bodybuilder, but to maintain the strength and independence to live your life to the fullest. Every bit of muscle you build is another step towards a more active, vibrant future. Now, we want to hear from you. Have you noticed changes in your strength as you've gotten older? Have you ever tried adding supplements to your coffee? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on healthy aging.